All right, now in step 43, we're going to be installing our transistors. And this is our transistor pack. So we'll need 9 of them, and they're going to go in the Q sections on our board. So we've got Q1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got to pay attention to where they are. If you remember from previous projects, there's the silk screen where it's got the flat side and the rounded side. And when we look at our transistor, there's a flat side and a rounded side. So the transistor needs to match the picture on the silk screen when it goes in there. So we got to make sure we're doing that. Also, these are heat sensitive, so we don't want the heat getting up here to our component. So we want to stop it somewhere in here. And that's real important on these. So our component leads are in a straight line. We want to make sure that hand works. We want to make sure that the flat side is going with the flat side. So I'm going to put one lead in there at the bottom. And then I'm going to walk this other one over to the middle. And then I can just twist that back around and push it on down to about there, where those are coming out. So again, it won't sit flat, but then I'm going to bend these so it holds it in place, like so. Then I'm going to take my tweezers I'm going to push it through here to where my tweezers are touching all 3 of those leads. So now when I put my soldering iron on this side in the solder, the heat will come up and get sucked into these tweezers and pulled out this way instead of going up into my component. So now I'll stick that over there and then solder those on. And then I can trim those off. I'm just going to come back and trim those here in a minute. Get me a couple more of these. Come back over here. Putting one leg in, walking over to the other, and then twisting around to that one. And then Q8 kind of jumps up and over here. I don't want to forget my heat sink. Then I'm moving it. So now I've got those 3 installed there. We've got 6 more to go. I'm going to go ahead and trim these off to kind of clean it up a little bit. That one just needs a touch right there. All right, I'll keep on trucking on with the transistors. Okay, so now we've got all 9 of the transistors in there. Now take your time with these. Make sure you're using your heat sink because we don't want to mess up those transistors and they not work later on because you only have one spare. So if you mess up more than one, then you're going to be in trouble. But that does it with step 43, and I'll catch you later in step 44.